How you doing? So we now have approximate scores for round one arena when it comes to Black Widow and Stripe. So I do have some bad news, and it's probably one of my worst arena predictions. I would say close to maybe if ever, if definitely one of the worst, if not ever. I got everything wrong except the 6-star Stripe arena. So let's start with the feature arena. Let's just get you an idea what I scored and what I placed. I scored 2,041,000 in the Black Widow arena, just barely making the cutoff. Same thing with the Stryfe arena. I scored 1.5 million and 10,000. So, what place did I get? So let's look at the placing. Let's see, does it say here? I do not see. It doesn't. No. Okay, it doesn't. So we're just gonna go to. So I barely made the cutoff when it comes to rank rewards. So you kind of get an idea how many people met the rank rewards. So when it comes to Stripe Arena, it looks like about 30,000 people grinded for Stripe as far as making the rank rewards. So if you say 30,000, so top 5% is probably within, say rank 501 to around 1,500. When it comes to the Black Widow Arena, it's about, I would say, 22,000. Looks like people that went to 2 million or higher when it comes to the Black Widow Arena. As you can see from here, it's clear that the Stripe Arena, more people grinded for him versus the Black Widow Arena. So, which is what, about 501 to 1,100 around there. So if you just multiply each of them, when you estimate times 5%, that's how I got those rankings. So kind of get you an idea what top 5% is, what rank it is. So let's go with champions for round 2 predictions and the cutoff for round 1. So boy, I was way off when it comes to my prediction for 6-star Black Widow. No, this is not Black Widow, the one I'm looking for. I was way off on our prediction when it comes to 6-star Black Widow. She went approximately 85 million. Keep in mind these are approximate scores, so it probably is going to be off by 1 or 2 million points, but within the cutoff, but it should be pretty close within those boundaries. So I know Integral mentioned that 97th place scored 86 million, so it's obviously under 86 million if that's true. So I'm assuming 85 million for the cutoff for the 6-star Black Widow, and I was way off. I think I didn't count the fact that she's like, I think that she's in the crystals, so a lot of people are gonna go after her. And I also I undervalue the champions, and sometimes that's probably another big issue I have. I just don't know why or how people can put up such insane scores. But if somebody asks me for Black Widow, how much would you put up for a 6-star Black Widow if you're guaranteed to get the champion? I would say like 20 million. That's it. And you couldn't even get the 5-star with that score. I would say, for me personally, I would have put up more than 20 million for the 6-star Black Widow. And how many hours I would have put up? Maybe like 3 hours max for the 6-star Black Widow. That's it. And the scores for the cutoff was like over 80 million. I mean, that's crazy. Like, I don't know how people can put such an insane score and how much they would actually spend much time in the arena, but that's really their thing. That's what they do. But that's kind of another issue I need to work on, is try to put it in their perspective, not so much on mine. There's no way I would ever put that score for Black Widow, but there are people that are willing to put that score, like over 80 million. Obviously some people have better rosters than I do, that's another factor, but they like the game more than me, I guess. I don't know what to say about that other than that. And she is kind of like a rare champion, I guess. That's why people would put up that insane score, over 80 million. So so for next round, I think she's just go with the cutoff. I think 85 million for a cutoff for round 2, and then give yourself an extra 10% for a grind target. If you don't know what 10% is, just use a calculator or just think about 85 million divided by 10, which is 8.5, and then add to the number you have currently. So that's how you get 10% extra if you want to do the grind target. So I would say get 85 million for cutoff for round 2, give yourself an extra 10% for a grind target. And when it comes to the first 5-star Black Widow, it looks like 37.5 million is the cutoff approximately. Try to give it, I would say for round 2, go with that score, 37.5 million, and always try to give yourself an extra 10% for a grind target for next round. When it comes to the top 5%, it looks like 28 million was the cutoff approximately for the top 5%. I know 30 million got it for sure. So I think for round 2, I would say 30 million for a grind target should be safe, considering that the Hercules Arena for the top 5% was 30 million. So I think 30 million if you're going for round 2 for Black Widow for a grind target for the top 5% should be safe. Okay, when it comes to Stryfe Arena, where is he at? So that's the only thing I got right, was pretty much right on point, was the cutoff for the 6-star Stryfe Arena. I predicted 63 million and it looks like it approximately went around 63 million or just under that. So really good precise when it comes to that. So for round 2, I would say the same thing, 63 million for a cutoff. Always try to give yourself an extra 10% for a grind target to be more safer for round 2. So for the 5-star Stryfe, I missed it barely. I said grind target of 20 million. It looks like he went for 21 million. So if you went with my round 1 prediction, you did not get the champion. So I'm gonna say pretty much the same for round 2. I say go to 21 million for round 2 when it comes to the cutoff, and always try to give yourself an extra 10% for a grind target, an extra 10% for a grind target. When it comes to the top 5% in the basic arena, I know 12 million got the top 5%. I don't know if 11 million was good enough, but it should be pretty close. I think it should be good enough, but if you want to be safer for round 2, I would say go to 12 million when it comes to the top 5%. When it comes to like Stryfe, he's a pretty, like, a lot of people grind for him, so that might increase the top 5%. So I would say 12 million for high profile like Stryfe should be good enough when it comes to the basic arenas. So 12 million for the top 5%. So these are my arena prediction for Black Widow and Stryfe Arena round 2. Thank you.